Welcome back, guys, to Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, along with our boy Wavy Boats, man in the sticks getting the images, and you know it's a big day down in Haulover when it can even get the Invincibles dogs barking. Should make for a pretty interesting episode. Let's get this one started. Our first boaters to go do battle with Haulover Inlet are going to show you why you must always wear a life vest. Yes, I usually raise every eternal king when I see these boats coming through with children in the front of the bow not wearing life jackets, but really everybody should be wearing a life jacket. You never know what's going to happen, including what we're about to see right here. Notice there are 3 guys and 1 girl in this vessel, and of course they're going to take their eyes off the water for a few minutes to go ahead and flex for the camera, but you know what? Haulover's about to flex on them. Haulover's absolutely destroyed this vessel, so much so it's about to play hide and seek with one of the members of the crew. Notice right here there were 3 guys and still 1 girl on this boat. Well, when they come rolling out of here, for some reason there's now only 2 guys and 1 girl. That's right, we have lost somebody, and Haulover Inlet has taken its first victim of the day. Now these guys go into search and rescue mode. They do quickly realize they're missing a friend, which is a good thing. Sometimes some people could have just kept on the throttle right here, and it might have taken a minute for them to recognize and realize there wasn't somebody there. Their crewmate does successfully wind up swimming over to the rocks here at Haulover Inlet, and that's where he'll find his refuge. But I'll tell you what, these guys on the boat don't have any refuge. They are still getting the ever-living snot smacked out of them. And I think it's pretty obvious that Haulover's going to go ahead and take this first round. Our second round is going to feature a boater who's going to come powering through Haulover. Here we're going to see one of Miami-Dade's finest just powering their way through Haulover. This is a big, rough day, and he, I'll tell you what, does a pretty excellent job of just rolling through this inlet like it's nothing. Throttles down, enjoying it, having a good time, and this second round's definitely going to the boats. In our third round, we're going to feature somebody who's trying to be a Haulover hero. People see the cameras, they get out there, and they want to do some wild and crazy things, and we don't ever really recommend some of this stuff, but this guy right here, you can tell they were debating on trying to stand up and kind of cowboy ride this through the inlet, but they realize quickly that the inlet's a little bit too rough, and Haulover quickly puts a check on that, but these guys stay up there in the front of the bow anyway, and you're going to go ahead and ride it out, try and get a little wet as they're going. Typically, I wouldn't go too crazy on this one, and I would probably let these guys play this out, but after watching somebody get washed overboard already today, I'm not going to give these guys the win either. This is just a poor idea. When Haulover gets rough, there's still one thing you can always count on, and that's letting the big boys come through because they're coming out anyway. Kind of like we're going to see here with this Everglades. These guys are just going to roll through, throttles down, and this boat's going to take it like a champ. But when you're in a vessel this size with this much weight and that much horsepower behind it, you're pretty much at an inherent advantage over Haulover. I mean, it's going to take one hell of a day in Haulover, or these guys to come through too slow on a big day for them to take a loss. And that's going to take us into our 5th and final round, tied at 2 apiece, and our next boater is basically just not even going to be fair to Haulover. This vessel right here is going to absolutely destroy Haulover and give the boats the win in the 5th and final round and give the boats the win in this episode. But a vessel like this, kind of like the last boat we saw, there's not a whole lot Haulover can do. Sometimes life just isn't fair, and today life wasn't fair for Haulover, but Haulover did get a pretty insane win in that first round. After watching that first round, I thought for sure there was no way in the world the boats were going to come out with a win in this episode, but somehow they have pulled it off. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, be sure to check out our other channels. We have Wavy Boats, who gets us all this epic footage down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And also, we have another collaboration channel called Miami Boat Ramps that's dedicated to all the craziness that happens around the boat ramps in Miami. And if you haven't already, guys, go ahead and drop an anchor on that subscribe button.